We are now starting the recording. Sick. So I want to start with an episode 3 recap. With their attempted ambush being thwarted so quickly, the Shadow Dragon Association were surrounded. Honam members attacked swiftly with extreme prejudice. The hectic melee resulted in many members hitting the ground a multitude of times, Toby in particular. With true grit and the helping hand of Dekonga, they always got back up and into the fight. With the positioning not being to their favor, Yuko used a blight bomb to hurt the Honam leader and obscure the battlefield. Despite the concealment, after throwing out some devastating electric arcs, Minji was on the receiving end of brutal club strikes, pelting her into the wall of a nearby building. Yuko quickly responded with some ninja art vanish teleport mischief that ended with her gutting her enemies. The true MVP of this fight, however, was the rascally bounty hunter Dog. Though he was knocked unconscious, he came back and with renewed vigor annihilated his foes, jumping from prey to prey. The fight hadn't exactly gone how the SDA had hoped, but they made sure to acquire the evidence of getting rid of Taijin and escape before any golden dragons could arrive on scene. They made some connections with a rival gang of the Honam, the Bakuto, who had put out the hit on Taijin. With the reward in hand, they settled in at their hideout, discussing future plans. It was decided they should go on a monster hunt, keep their heads low and off the radar. How will the Shadow Dragon Association fare in this monster hunt? Let's find out.
Hell yeah.
So,
I like Yuko stuff being called ninja. Ninja art mischief.
That's right. Some tomfoolery.
Shenanigans.
So, who's Nurse Goodberry?
Nurse Goodberry is my familiar.
I know a lot changed
okay.
while you were gone.
Yeah, a lot of changes, my guy. Dekonga Umbaso is a witch doctor.
Toby is now a gnome.
Toby became a gnome.
Yep.
Dekonga became a witch doctor. Yuko became ninja magus. I guess that's it.
And you still became Dog the Badass in the last
That's
episode.
right. And you still dogged out.
Oh yeah, that works out for me then.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Channeling the power of Junie.
Exactly.
Yeah, no joke.
Facts. Crits everywhere.
So I think last time we ended on the Barith being
we were heading
chosen,
out, right?
and Yuko having already cooked. She crit the cook, so you have the +2 to your saving throws. I think that was basically it. I think we were basically ready to start the move out.
Right.
And it wouldn't be a new session/episode of The Power Within without some new mechanics.
Oh,
I know how you guys love these.
ouch.
So
I do.
I do too. So I just popped out the rulebook, I think. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, we will be doing the newly appointed blocking out the haters. All right. So essentially, you guys have to travel. I'm also going to pop out the Shinin detailed map.
Oh,
Let me make that a little bit smaller for myself. So, your hideout is in Huanghe. Okay? You have to get to the Shinin Gate to leave the city. Now, since you guys have done a mission in the city that pissed off some people, you have heat. So basically, you have to traverse the city while avoiding these factions that are a little bit upset with you. So basically how that happens is you go from little parish to parish, or these districts. I get that reversed. Basically, you have to go from Huanghe south to Jola, from Jola to Shinin Gate, and then you are out free. So
Hood to hood.
from hood to hood, exactly. So how to do that is you make a couple of rolls. Each member has to make these rolls, and if anybody fails these rolls, then you can attempt to basically escape. So how, like, fictionally it works is you're going to use either society or stealth. Society is like you know how to get around in like subtle places, or you know people that'll let you in back doors. If it's stealth, you're just straight up more stealthy. It can get past people without being seen. If you fail one of these things, well, really, it's not even a fail. I'll take this back. You're not rolling anything. They are rolling against whichever one you chooses defense. So, like, if you have a +6 society, they have to make a DC 16 to find you. If they do find you, you can then attempt escape, or you can just choose to straight up fight them. If you're attempting escape, you can either use acrobatics, athletics, deception, diplomacy, or intimidation. And that DC is basically determined by the heat level of the faction and what tier. So, like, if right now, for instance, the Golden Dragons have heat level 4 at tier 1. If it ever reaches heat level 10, it will escalate to tier 2 and reset the heat level. So there's kind of a sliding scale that can eventually go up. And there are
GTA stars.
Yeah, exactly. And there are ways that we can get rid of heat. It goes away over time. You can spend downtime actions to essentially bribe them or do something for them, like community service or whatever. But we'll deal with that as we get to the next downtime. So, if you guys, let's see. So we are going to see, actually, you guys have control of your shit. If you guys wouldn't mind telling me what your either society or stealth defenses are, whichever one is highest for you.
So do we, sorry, Matt, I think I missed the first part. Do we all roll or do we pick a front man?
So I misspoke originally. On the first roll, it is me rolling to attempt to find you. So you're, let's see, let's look at Yuko, for instance. I'm assuming Yuko probably has higher stealth. Actually, they're the same. So Yuko's society and stealth are both +7. So Yuko's defense will be a 17. So the Honam heat level is 2, which, bullshit mathed out, equals to a +1 on their d20. So the Honam would roll a 1d20 +1 against a 17. And if they get it, then it's not like automatic, but they've essentially found you, and you can attempt to either escape or fight them.
Well, what I'm saying is, are you only looking for one person? Are you rolling against one person, or is it against everybody?
So it's going to be one faction roll against everyone's defenses.
Okay.
So
there's never going to be a leader for our defense.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Right. So really, Yuko's defenses are 17. If we look at Dogs is an 18, so our lowest is still a 17. If we look at Minji, hers would be a +10, so it's still 17. If we look at Toby, his would be a +6, so now we have a 16 as our lowest. And then if we look at Dokonga, we have a +3. And actually, if you want to change this real quick, I'll allow it, because this is a brand new mechanic that never existed and you had no idea. If you don't, it's all groovy, and you could probably get out of it with one of the escape mechanics, but that is up to you. Or you could roll with it, see what happens.
Well, they have to beat. They have to have a full like tier in their ticks, don't they? Or is this every time they beat it, they get it?
So if I roll a 1d20 +1 and I get a 13 or more, essentially I have found you. And then where we go from there is attempting escape with either acrobatics, athletics, deception, diplomacy, or intimidation.
Now, would it be a bad thing, since we are doing this as a group? Would it be a bad thing for it to be an average DC, so we don't have to continuously roll for every person's stuff, just to make it easier on you as well?
So it's just one roll against whatever the lowest DC is.
Oh, so that's trash. I'm gonna fuck everybody up now.
So one way, like, we could try this out right now. We could just basically remove the top defense and remove the lowest defense. Let them be outliers so that it would be a 16 for you guys right now. I'm good to try that now, see how it works. Like I said, brand new mechanic, so
Let's play with it.
let's
No,
just
man,
see what
fuck it.
happens.
Roll. Let's see
Roll.
what we get.
So basically what happens is the crew is leaving Hwanghae to Jola, and both the Honam and the Golden Dragons will get a roll. So each faction has a chance to find you as you're traversing hoods. So that's what's going to happen. So this first one is a Honam roll, and they do not see you. This next one are the Golden Dragons, and they do not see you. So you make it successfully from Hwanghae to Jola, and then from Jola to Shinin Gate, you have to attempt to stay hidden again. The Honam will look for you again. This time, they do find you. So in this sense, we can use, since it's... Now that I'm looking at it, playing it out though, I think we should use whoever has the highest. Like, one member can use either their acrobatics, athletics, decision, diplomacy, intimidation. So whoever has the highest of any of those can make the roll if they would like.
Acrobatics and athletics are at 7. It's gotta
Yeah.
be higher.
10 for diplomacy and intimidation.
+8 for
But yeah,
diplomacy.
Minji is insane with diplomacy.
I have a +8 for diplomacy and intimidation.
Going once.
Dukonga's not that guy. He's the builder.
Not that guy, pal.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If you want to know anything about arcana, crafting, medicine, occultism, religion, or nature, I got you.
I got +10 for athletics. Can I just like bully my way through them? Like, get out of my fucking
Yeah,
way.
so how do you guys want to do it? You guys want to let Dukonga try to plow through them, or you want Minji to try to talk your way out? Up to you guys.
Yeah, I kind of want Minji to talk our way out. Like I don't.
Talking's probably the better option.
We
And
don't need
more
more
on
heat.
par with what we're trying to do. Yeah.
I want us.
See if cooler heads can prevail.
Yeah, because that's not right coming from Yuko.
Yeah, well, it was not from Yuko, it's from Dimitri.
So you do
down that
manage to escape, but I would ask for you to roleplay a little bit with me. So yeah, you see some Honam members coming at you from, down the street. They notice you, and they kind of they don't like touch you, but they physically put themselves in your way, and they're like, "You guys kind of look like some folks that we're looking for."
You mean quite attractive people? Well, you found us. But I'm sorry, I am married.
What'd you say?
I said that sounded like Nyx for a second.
My bad. All I said was, but I am married. This is not what you want.
All right, Minji's
you don't
actually
want this.
going to shush you a little bit because she's talking and she's playing the, hey, like, let me distract because everybody. And granted, I am playing this a little bit for comedy because she's tiny.
Mhm.
She's fluttering her wings and she's trying to kind of block when all y'all are clearly still visible behind her, but she's getting their attention on her.
Sure.
And just kind of asks, like, well, who are you looking for? Maybe we can help you find them.
Well, a little fairy, clad in pink, a hyena knoll thing, and I mean your guys' party is really very unique.
Taste in friends, but once you make good friends, you gotta hold on to them, right? That's what they say, especially in places like this, right?
Yeah, you're not wrong. And he's like eyeing you guys, and there's probably 3, maybe 4 of them. And so he's eyeing you, and he's like, you could see it in his head. He's just like, not worth it. Just like, nah, it's okay. And he's just like, well, see ya. And just starts walking down the other way. It's like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm hungry. I'm going to go get something to eat.
Toby's poking out from behind the Kunga like, whew, that was close.
Yuko was doing her best to not flip him off.
Do not worry. Do not worry, Toby. You are okay. We
Hey,
have
they-
dogs.
Well, you know they don't like they don't like the underground summon arenas.
Of course, but you are
Hey,
fine.
boys, let's go. And girl, come on. You
All
two.
right, so that was the Honam finding you. So
I'm
now
sick
I
of
will
them.
roll. I will roll for the Golden Dragons to see if you can get through to Shinin without them seeing you. And they are eating donuts. So,
We happen to stop by and give them donuts and be like, "Hey, man, these are
Right.
tasty."
yeah,
Hey, you guys, notice
And they're like, "You guys are the best."
yeah,
Thank
they,
you.
you know,
since it's a crit fail, do you lose a hit point?
Oh yeah.
I don't think so.
Aw.
But maybe. So either way, you make it through from Hwanghae to Jola to Shinin Gate without being accosted. So that's great.
This is
Um,
beautiful, my friends.
I'll probably tinker with this a little bit, but I'd like to. This is sort of in idea the mechanic of traveling through the city with heat, because I mean, you piss faction off, they're going to try to find you in the city, right? So,
Right.
but yeah. So blocking out the haters, you did.
Sweet. I swear, Yuko, you keep making food like this, you will find a beautiful husband to take care of you for the rest of your life. This Drake meat sashimi, amazing.
That's like that kind of the only time she ever gets embarrassed is when her food is praised. So she's kind of rubbed her head and said, nah.
Oh my goodness. I have to try. We have to make these for the wives and the kids. They
Yeah.
will love this.
I'll let the siblings have some, of course.
Every time. I will kill so many monsters and I will heal so many of you. This will be a wonderful trip.
We
About
did.
that, do we even know anything about? Like, I remember reading about these the Bareth, but I don't remember anything about it.
Hmm. Based off my many years of monster hunting, they are in the wild Spire Waste.
You guys can roll a nature to see if in game you can know some things. You probably were trained on it a bit during your monster hunting training.
Yuko's a smart cookie, but she does not remember things very well.
Dakonga in his many
Dakonga
years.
coming in again.
The real monster hunter coming in.
Yeah,
The real-
exactly.
Monster hunter.
Um,
Like I said, young Yuko, I know a thing or two about hunting the Baraths.
so they are large creatures. They are very tough. They like to run people over. And also they like to take mud baths, which make them more resistant to physical damage. Are the keynotes that you remember?
This will be one
The
hell of a
what?
fight.
Hmm?
Before we go, Dog, this is for you. And I actually hand Dog an oil of potency.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I need you to have that, just so you know what it is.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Yep.
It is.
And then, is it possible?
Awfully quiet. Here we go.
Is it possible? I actually want to hand everybody. So, hold on, Dog. Yeah, I'm gonna hand everybody 2 elixirs of life minor as well. So that's the rest of mine that I have that I made earlier before we left.
Copy that.
Keep this with you.
Everyone gets 2.
Everyone will have 2. Yes.
And that reminds me, I have 4 of these cat's eye elixirs. But who should have them? I know me and Dog should have at least one. But the other 2, who should they go to?
I think Toby should have one since he will be pretty close as well. I think me and Minji are going to stay in the back and support the rest of you fine warriors up front.
I'm not gonna be up front. Maxie's gonna be up front.
Oh, Maxie will be up front. Can Edelins can take elixirs, can't they?
I don't see why not.
There you go, man. Matt, give it to Maxie. And then I would just save the extra one for shit. Actually, you could give it to Minji or Toby, because regardless, dealing with hidden creatures and stuff like that, that'll be useful. Just the thought process on mine.
Nason, Toby-chan, any thoughts on it?
I think you should give one to Maxie and then give the other to
I say give it to Minji.
give it to Minji. Minji,
Maxie.
take the cat's eye when we start the combat. Make sure you take this.
You go, Minji and Maxie. Big cats.
Sweet.
And because I was talking about him, Maxie just goes ahead and pops up out of nowhere for me.
Nice. Oh yeah, we shitting in the talk hut now, boy.
Also, I'm assuming, in my mind's eye, you probably divvied this stuff out at the hideout as you were like gearing up.
Yeah.
so.
So sick. So you get out of the city. You show the guardsmen your monster hunt scroll. They let you out. And yeah, so you're leaving the city, and you cross the familiar dead zone. And as you cross the dead zone, you cross an even more familiar boulder. I'd like to ask you guys if you want to leave an opal on that boulder.
I
course.
vote yes.
Yes.
I am with Minji. We'll
Three votes
definitely
yes.
get our adventure.
I say yes. Toby.
Yeah, I'm not about it. If you guys do it, I'll go along with you. I don't trust that lady.
What lady is it again?
Pharaoh.
Can't couldn't hear you, Levi.
And I said I don't trust her as far as I could throw her.
So we got 3 yeses, 1 essential abstain. Is dog another abstain, or is dog a nay? And really, it all comes down to whether or not Minji's like just doing it as the leader, or just saying 3's majority in doing it, or if she wants everybody to be all right with it.
I kind of would assume as long as we have the majority, Minji wouldn't care and just do it anyways.
Pretty sure dog said no.
Yeah, you just
Dog's
typed
the
it.
only-
So yeah, so dog's a nay, Yuko's an abstain, and 3 of you guys are yays. So Minji, what do you want to do with that? You want to put down the opal?
I want Dog to tell me why he's opposed.
Last dog in character.
That's
Let's
probably
go.
what you'd say. I want Dog to tell me why he's opposed.
I think dog might be having audio issues.
God
Says,
damn it,
I
dog.
don't trust the female dog.
But he's jealous, not lacking in trust. There's a difference. Do you guys want to make some money or not? This lady looks like she can help us make some money if she can afford to just throw around opals like this as a calling card.
I have 6 children, including Yuko, and 2 wives. Yes, I want to make money.
That's a lot more kids than I thought you had.
If she,
I got rent to pay.
Kids multiplied.
Well, if she can do all, if she's got the money to throw around like that, why does she need us? I mean, let's be honest. We're kind of scrubbed here, you know. Like, if she's got the kind of dosh to throw around like that, what does she need us for? I don't trust it.
They doing some dirty work, but you don't get anywhere if you don't get your hands dirty.
It is
Oh,
very
no.
true.
I feel like it's a setup, but if you guys want to go with it, let's go.
We have to be smart about this, young one. We will get the information and we will act accordingly once we gather everything. But for now, let's put the opal down and let's focus on the task at hand.
Just want to state that Dog said she also threatened to kill us before she hired us, and we'll just be a bunch of patsies. I'm with the young blood.
I mean, that's kind of why Toby's doing it, because I don't want to die.
I mean, coming from
Like,
she said we had a choice.
Toby's looking
However,
around at the group, like everybody's like standing kind of like in the middle, but more towards the yes side. But it's like, I don't want to die though. Like that's why I'm on the yes side.
There will be plenty of things to kill us.
There's not a lack of
Yeah.
death
Like
around here.
I've been around our group for a while. I've seen our flaws and our greatnesses.
I
and
guess,
flaws.
young one, what would put your mind at ease? You as well, Dog. What can we do?
Yuko just kind of rubs her head. She says, ain't really nothing you can do there, Gigi. It's just a feeling. You know? You live on the streets long enough, you get the feeling when someone's trying to screw you over. I get that feeling from her.
Understand, I have the same feeling. But I also have the feeling that regardless if we decline, she may kill us yet.
She's kind of like, you see her getting like more and more annoyed, even just having to talk about it. Let's just leave it and go.
Yes, let us focus on the task at hand.
Just
Minji's
that's a
gonna
walk by.
rub the opal on her blouse and put it on the rock and fly away, expecting everybody to follow behind her.
And it explodes, and she's right in front of the explosion, and it looks awesome.
Holy crap, I was right.
Fucking laser beams and dubstep.
Yuko was right this whole time.
Copy that. Minji makes the decision, puts down the opal, and continues on. So yeah, after you guys leave the boulder, you march east. Let me see if I have a map, don't I? I think so.
Help me, bro.
Yeah, there we go. Boom. So you go east. Last time you kind of went southwest. So as you go east, you find yourself in a more arid environment. Your senses sharpen as you realize it shouldn't take much longer, as this is prime Baroth country.
Young ones.
Yeah, so as you travel a bit further in this climate, you start looking for clues. So if you guys could all roll me nature checks, please.
You my sick natural crit.
My extremely good nature.
Wouldn't it be survival?
It would not.
Alrighty.
Because you don't know what I'm doing here, sir.
I sure don't.
Ooh, I saw that crit. That was almost there.
It was almost there.
Well, ooh, Dakonga. I'm going to let y'all know. The DC for this was a 22. So without
Yeah.
Dakonga, you would not be getting this.
Bow.
So I'm gonna give you the little one first. Something big has been moving through here. Lots of broken plant life. And then the big one, Dakonga, as you're traveling, you find a cluster of mushrooms that grow on the underside of decaying logs. These mushrooms would be useful for Yuko cooking. It would enhance a normal tier 1 meal to a tier 1S.
Properly taking those, be like, I will give this to her so it calms her mind tonight.
So yeah, you find some fucking mushrooms.
We must be quiet. I can hear it rumbling.
Yes.
The Congo puts his ears to the ground. It's close.
It is
This way.
This way. Chapow and Chapow Pow.
How
All
big
right.
is this?
Holy piss.
So you guys have arrived on scene. If you all kindly would make perception checks, please, that'd be super cool.
Super duper.
Delicious.
And also
Perfect.
feel free to adjust your positioning within the spawning area.
And can we do any, like, drink any potions, anything like that?
Yep. You can 100% do some battle preparations.
Whoa.
Sweet. Ooh, what?
So,
Rough perception go.
I'm going to say that, let's see. Dukonga and Dog both spot it, so you're able to quietly tell the others of its existence. North, west of your position, if you zoom out a bit, you see a Baroth sort of lazily laying in some mud. So, yes,
Over there.
make your do your potion and whatever other prep stuff you want to do.
Casting spells is not prep stuff, correct?
Yeah, if you're going to do like incantations that are loud, it will likely notice you. Not saying you won't be able to get it off, but it will likely be starting an initiative.
Copy that. I guess I will hold off on that.
And actually, with that though, I would like us to roll initiative. Just until you guys are noticed, we will skip its turn.
Okay.
Let's see. I think I
Dog,
gotta make an encounter.
Make sure you
ID.
apply the oil on your blade. It will give it extra kick. And then actually, so I'm gonna be using religion for mine, Travis, for initiative, because Dukonga, when combat will start, he's basically gonna be chanting for an ancestor to come and help with combat, and he's gonna animate that.
Okay, those
Is
things
that-
are loud.
No. I said when combat starts, basically.
Oh,
So,
okay.
It's gonna be, yeah, it's definitely gonna be loud. So like, hopefully I can roll really well.
Yuko is going to attempt to stealth for initiative.
Actually,
Hide.
yeah, I'm gonna do survival.
Oh, I forgot to add +2 to that. So that should be 18 from Benji's.
Yep, that's right. Do not forget
Oh, so
Minji's
the
boosties.
meal also goes towards the initiative too.
No.
No.
It's
That's
just towards saves, right?
yes, sir.
Cool. Cool. Put myself in combat.
Also, don't forget that Dog and Yuko have the teamwork crystals.
Perfect.
Yep.
I'm in the back. Oh, that's such a cool picture of the Baroth.
Hell yeah. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Toby and Dog have not rolled yet, unless
Really quick, for some reason I have control of like 4 characters.
Oh, just click and drag out away from the box.
Yeah. And then
Should be
click
able
back
to.
on your character.
Oh, is that what happened? How? Whoa.
Yeah.
ooh,
There you
spicy.
go. Super spathy. Travis, can you explain the terrain a little bit? Like, how big are these I guess spires or
Yeah, so
plateaus?
as you sort of approach this area, it looks like this was old civilization stuff, but it's like sort of made out of mud, I guess. So like what a mud house would be made out of, but it's more like a mud fort essentially. So it looks like someone just built up some stuff to where they can sort of see the surrounding areas. If you look very closely, the stuff that's nearest to you has a like brown outline, which is like a 10-foot. And then if you look right next to the Baroth to his top right and then bottom left, there is a smaller portion that is gray. That grayer one is like 15 feet.
Copy that.
So it will be, and they're not like flat surfaces, but it is difficult. You would assume that it's difficult to climb up onto these platforms. And then yeah, obviously you can see like these bridges that go across from each one. Perfect. So we will be starting with Dog, who rolled incredibly well on his stealth. So yeah, Dog, you can approach with stealth.
We got any combat music?
Yep, so Dog, you are currently lined up with Yuko. You are just in front of Yuko. If you want to go after Yuko, then you can do that. Sorry, Mo, did you say combat music?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you had any, because I can't hear shit.
Yeah, it is definitely on and playing.
You can hear it.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you might have to adjust it to yourself.
Yeah. Hold on.
Copy that. So Dog says, watch me and follow up.
Ayo, Anaki.
What does Dog do? Is Dog going? Can Dog move? Is Dog frozen?
Oh, there he goes.
Dog moves.
Ew, ew.
Cool. It looks like Dog moves up stealthily, trying to keep to cover. And actually, you're still. I'm gonna keep it to where your initiative stealth got you, Gucci, so you didn't have to roll for that one on this turn. Oh, maybe I should begin encounter. There we go. 6-6. Yep. Dog moves up. Yuko, how would you like to proceed?
Right, yeah, she's gonna keyed her Anaki use it in twice.
And if you would like to re-roll your stealth, you got a 16. But if you would like to re-roll that to attempt to get higher, I will let you. I like Dog's crit, so I tried to boost it a little bit.
Okay, so like I could keep what I've got. Or
You could keep,
re-roll, do I
you
take?
could keep that 16, or you can make a re-roll to attempt to get something higher if you would like.
Okay. But whatever I re-roll, I would have to take, right?
Correct.
Okay, nah, I'll stick with what I got.
Copy.
Stealth is half speed, correct?
Correct.
And that's my turn.
Copy that. And you notice that as you're sort of coming around this formation, you make the tiniest sound. You crunch a little bit of rock, but the Baroth does notice that. So it sort of shakes its head, brings it up, looks at you, and enters into the turn order. But Toby, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm
I didn't fuck up. Just wanted to very known I didn't fuck up.
Right.
Why?
But it is awake.
It wasn't me.
You. Not like the Flame Drake.
Copy that. So Toby bobs and weaves over there. So yeah, the Baroth. The Baroth is going to take its mud bath. And so it takes a bit of physical resistance for 2 rounds. Oh, Piper, yes. Great to see you. And then the Baroth is going to move right here. Dekonga.
Dekonga is gonna do. He's going to cast a spell.
Dekonga cast a spell.
Yeah, he's gonna cast Animate Dead. 30 feet is basically right here behind Yuko. And I think it's like a skeleton warrior or a zombie shambler. It's one of those two.
Mic check.
They could be either or.
Good, Mike.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I think I want to go with the skeleton warrior.
Okay. Do we know where that exists?
There should be a bestiary as a
Yeah, we
If
know
you-
which one.
first one.
Okay. The first one does not have skeleton warrior. It has skeletal guard.
That's the
Yeah,
one.
there
I'm
it
sorry.
is, okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
So let's see. Let's create this. NPC. Create new character. Oh, needs a name. Of course it
You could
does.
just drag and drop.
Can I? Let's see. Make magic happen.
Yeah, if you just drag and
Magic.
drop and then give me access to it, then we can play around.
Configure all the permissions. Boom. Should work.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
You
All
gotta
right,
have to
let's
drop
put it
on
down
the
there.
thing, though. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Let me see if I can move it. I can move it.
All right.
We're Gucci, bro.
So Dekonga summons skeleton. What does that look like? What does it sound like? We haven't seen this before.
Dekonga probably like pulls out like one of those gourd shakers, and then he's like chanting something guttural, and you would think it would look like nasty and stuff, but actually it's like an orange mist is coming from Dekonga, and then it like goes into the earth and it's like forming like this skeleton from the earth, basically from from dust and whatever, and then it creates this kind of like I guess like undead Zulu looking fucking warrior that comes up
Gotcha.
full
Cool.
on.
Hell yeah. Minji. 'Tis your turn.
We will inspire courage and
Hell yeah.
attempt to make it linger.
Just slightly does not linger.
Bummer. Let's see.
But everyone is inspired,
But everyone's inspired, which is nice.
so give yourself inspiration.
And
I wish
get
NPCs could actually have that toggle button on there.
It's weird that
they
it can't
don't.
put it on.
I know
Yeah.
it's fucking annoying, but
Why haven't they patched that yet?
facts.
No idea.
Thank you.
No idea.
Who
Oh
did
my-
this?
Oh my Jeebus. Oh, hold on, Travis. Can I retcon real quick where he was summoned?
Sure.
You're the man.
No, you're the man.
No, sir. You're the man.
Now, do we want to do trigonometry and say that you can't actually summon him up there because it's more than 30 feet?
No. No, we don't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's why I said you're the man.
Is that trig or geometry? I guess it's more geometry.
That's geometry.
Yeah. So I don't fucking know. Math is 20 years
A
ago.
squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Right. Angles, feticus, whatever.
Edicus.
That's right. Minji's drawing a line. James,
Man.
she shoots.
It must be fun being a flyer.
I mean, she's really more of a bullshit flyer.
Hey man, it fucking works.
She's doesn't really fly. So you just want to move up? Are you going to
Yeah.
attach yourself to Yuko, or are you just flying behind her?
I guess I could attach myself to Yuko.
This is up to
assuming
you.
Yuko will let me.
How tall is Minji?
I
I'm
mean,
a
she's
baby.
like a foot.
A foot tall.
Like,
Yeah,
like a legit foot, like 12 inches solid.
I look
Right.
like Tinkerbell. I am
Right.
Tinkerbell sized.
She's
Oh, so
legit,
you're
probably like 8 inches.
inches.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a foot tall.
So when she gets
Yeah,
hit by a
that's
club,
Right.
like,
She's,
It's a big deal.
she's
Yeah.
out of here.
she's fucking out of here.
Nason, I'm going to be getting in the mix. You want to jump on me?
As long as you take the hits, baby girl, we got this.
So yeah, for me it would
Monster Hunter
be
tip, cut the tail off.
the only thing that would hit both Yuko and Minji would be like a AoE. Otherwise, it would
Fucking trample.
mainly be Yuko. 'Cause
Sure.
she's
just
gonna be
roll
like a sprite on your back, so the enemy probably won't notice it.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
That was just role play. You know, you
For
was like,
sure.
you want to get in the mix?
hell
It's about to
yeah.
get rowdy.
Hey, did Yuko have a bow? Or not Yuko? Does Minji have a bow?
She
She
does.
does.
Oh fuck yeah! Oh, this is gonna be good. I hope.
All right, so Minji goes up, attaches herself to Yuko's back, has inspired everyone, and it's back to the top in dog.
Let's go, dog.
Is the Barrett aware of where Dog is? Like when he came around the corner?
No.
Baller. What I would like to do is attempt to like hook its hind leg with my Kopesh and trip him.
Make it happen.
Mm. You gonna do that with assurance? Or you gonna roll for it?
I'm gonna
rolling.
go for it.
Ooh yeah.
That is a success.
Hell yes.
Let's get it started, dog.
Me likey. I'll follow up with Hunt Prey.
You already hunted, sir.
Oh yeah, that's right. When I hunted prey, I was supposed to be able to glean some information about it, right?
You gotta roll.
You could, yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys basically have all the information.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because Dakonga
So-
critted that nature earlier.
You know, you're welcome. Yeah. Rolling those big numbers at me.
He's just the one that didn't fall asleep in class that day.
Correct.
So now I want to attempt to attack him with a combat grab. So that'd be at Mat 2.
Right, so it would be at the -5, correct?
I'm attacking with a Kopesh. I think that's an agile weapon, so it's -4.
Copy
Yeah.
that. You are not able to grab it.
Go upstairs a minute.
But the strike, so the strike's a miss.
It is a miss.
You got one more action though.
Yeah, one more action gap.
Yabba dabba do.
What else can I do here? Alright, let's go for it again. I'll go for a snagging strike this time.
Okay.
Crit, baby.
There it is.
Nice.
That's
So
just a
that
normal
does
hit.
damage and then also applies flat-footed, right?
It's just a normal hit because if it so basically with a Mat 3, basically the crit puts you at normal. If it was that 10 or over, it would have done the double damage, but now it's just
Yeah, it just converts to a normal hit.
yeah, it's just
Oh, wait. I oiled up the Kopesh before, right?
I would hope so. I told you to.
Yeah, so let me roll that with a critical for the.
Well, it's not gonna do a critical damage. It's just gonna do normal damage, but it's still gonna be 2d8.
Why is it
Plus
not a
5.
crit?
Because it didn't beat its AC. What's
It,
its AC?
it did beat its AC.
Oh, then it is.
It beat its AC, and I'll give you this, because it's prone and tripped.
Oh, then it is a crit. I'm sorry. Because typically you would never beat the AC, but if you got the crit roll, and it didn't beat it, it's an automatic hit in normal damage. But because it beat it, yeah, go for it.
So it doesn't look like. What does the oil do?
Oil
It was supposed to
makes
give
it a
you striking.
+1. Yeah, it gives it a +1 striking,
Okay,
and
so
it has it for a minute.
I must have messed something up. On
yeah, it
the
doesn't look.
thing.
So it looks like you have to change the 1d8 to a 2d8 on that oiled one, and then it'll be good.
And then he still has the precision. So regardless,
Right.
just roll for the first one. Just roll another D8.
If you look in the compendium packs under consumable effects, I think you can find that oil of potency on there and just drag it onto your character.
We'll
So
just-
for technically that first hit, it would have been 40 damage
Yeah, we'll
because
just do
that
that.
would have been 3d8 plus 5,
right.
regardless, for the precision damage.
Yep.
So,
Boom, boom. So you take a
Oh, and-
huge chunk out of them.
but
And with my teamwork gem, when I get a critical, my partner gets the swing. Oh, she has to be.
Yeah,
adjacent to
Yuko's
her.
not there yet. So basically, you have set this up as the target, and now when Yuko comes in, Yuko will have the teamwork benefits.
It'll be advantage on.
Yep.
Or fortune.
You'll have fortune on your rolls, and if you crit, then Dog gets to swing. However, if you critically fail, then you take the psychic damage.
Right.
But Yuko, it is your turn. So what shall you do?
I see. So Yuko is going to reach into her pouch, pull out a powder, and sprinkle it on her blade. And that weapon to herself. Put it on herself. Run in. That flanking?
So for what it's worth, the teamwork crystals you don't have to flank to get the benefits.
Okay. Well, either way.
Sure.
it would be right there if you want the true flank.
Oh yeah, I see the okay. And then yeah, we'll just use that last action to make a strike.
I'd hate to tell on myself, but the bear is also has the hardness from the mud, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's got.
And I actually just added those hit points back on.
There you go.
There you go. That is a hit.
Targets. 15.
Hell yeah. So, is it one action or two action to put the fancy dust on?
That might have been 2 action actually.
Actually, no. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think. So you did that, move over, and then attack. So that's all your turns. I was trying to figure out if you had another turn or not.
Actually,
Uh-oh.
I would not have been able to do that.
Let's just say you did.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So Yuko runs over, takes a slice out.
You're such a nice guy.
Dude, sometimes I'm a nice guy, you know?
You're killing me right now with all this mercy.
Toby,
Just
it
gonna
is
do
on
the
you.
setup for later. We're getting right up.
You're right.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Kyle, when you move, when you should be able to act together with your Edelin, and it moves with you. Just so you know, for future reference. So it's not like left all the way to fuck behind.
Right. I know. I left him back there for a reason.
Okay.
I'm taking some spotlight this time.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, see?
Look at this guy.
So Toby lines up a
Okay.
shot,
Look at this guy.
aims,
lining up
fires, hits.
So proud of you learning.
hot, right? Behind some cover for myself, you know.
Hey man, we are glass cannons right now.
Right?
So that is a success.
Yeah. My
Damn.
turn.
Max
takes that
damage.
strike.
Let's go, bro.
You've got one more action. What do you want to do with it?
Honestly, I don't think I can do anything.
Swear to God, if you don't send Maxie's ass in there, I'm gonna beat you.
You want me to send his ass?
I'm literally gonna jump through the screen.
What's his speed? What's his speed? 25? Alright, y'all, I'm gonna yell at Maxie since he's sitting back with the conga talking about the kids because that's all Maxie loves to do.
He's got 2 actions. He can move his at least 50 feet.
Boom.
Alright. Maxie comes rolling in. And it is the Baroff's turn. So it is tripped. And it does not like that. So it is going to stand up, which I believe triggers an attack of opportunity for at least Dog.
I was ready.
Dog was ready. Doggy swings, Doggy misses. So the Baroff stands up, is able to dodge the swing from Dog, and let's see.
Travis, does the Baroth in this one, like the Drake, have different parts?
It does not.
Okay, cool. Thank God.
So
That miss being a 17?
No, he added his stuff.
I didn't know what the blank.
the Baroth is going to surge forward.
Huh?
Oops.
No.
And is going to make a horn strike against Toby.
That's interesting. You were trying to stay away.
Right?
Well, it's a stampeder, so
That's true.
got to start
Run 'em gun,
stampeding
that's a
at
hit.
someone. So the hit.
Oh my goodness, Travis.
What do you mean? Y'all just did like 100 damage to it.
He coming out strong right now.
He doing his thing. He gets up, charges
I
at
love
Toby,
I love
lands the horn strike, pow.
it. Her check.
Yeah. And that's literally all he can do.
All right, cool.
Good.
He only did 22 on one turn. Y'all did like 100. I don't want to hear nothing.
I'm not mad about it. That's like good damage, bro.
I don't know, man. Sound a little angry.
Nah,
Uh,
not a little bit.
But Dukonga.
Dekonga's gonna like steady his stance, and he's just gonna and then shoot like a sickly kind of like purplish ray at the Baroth. He's definitely within 60 feet.
Definitely.
Let's get this, bro.
Let's get it cracking. Ooh,
I'm
not with that.
I'm gonna hero point that
Dukonga chooses to hero point.
because I need this ray to at least hit. You're fucking joking with me right now.
I'm going to have to tell you right now, that ain't a hit.
That ain't a hit. But
That ain't
anyways,
a hit.
He like once it kind of like veers off, he's gonna like command his ancestor to try and shoot down 2 shots at the Baroth from a higher range. Man, it's not gonna work either. Wow, here we go. I'm just gonna focus on healing, guys.
I am a healer. Healers do not have to hit. Yeah.
And that's it.
So yeah, the arrows just kind of plink off of it, ineffective. Minji.
I am sure y'all know what's coming. We need to re-up our inspired courage.
Yeah.
We also are gonna attempt to have it linger again. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
There we go. There's
That's gonna be a crit linger. So there'll be 4
Excellent.
turns instead of 3.
Awesome. Where do I have to measure this thing from?
Yuko.
Like here it says 30. Measure
Well, what
from
are you
Yuko.
attempting to do?
I was thinking about using that cool either not hunting him, the telekinetic projectile where I whack it with rocks,
Uh-huh.
but it needs to be within 30 feet.
That's 30.
Perfect.
So basically from Yuko to its closest square would be how you would
That's what
Figure
I was
that out.
trying to figure out because depending on how I drew my line, it was 30
Sure.
or 35. So I don't think that's gonna do it though.
I don't think that don't.
So
We are support.
yeah, we are support. So stay inspired, y'all.
It's covering fire. Suppression. Yeah. So that's 2 actions on that. Do you want to spend a 3rd action on some? Actually, excuse me. Your first action was Inspire Courage. I take that back.
Yep.
So that
I'm
is
all
the
done.
end of the 2nd round. Dog, back to you.
Close the distance.
Closes the distance.
And attack.
Attacks. That is a hit. I find
Second
it
action.
funny that, like, I'm trying to imagine Dog grabbing a large Barrett with one hand. It's just like, you're not moving.
Coming at him with true grit.
Let's see.
I'm gonna try to trip him again.
That is a failure.
Oh. And then final attack. Well, I moved, so
Correct, you did move. Let's see. Next is Yuko.
Going to run forward here. And then is Minji still on her back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, she just yells back, "Hang on, Nason!" And you guys jump into the Shadow Realm,
Whee!
pop out on this side, and she will attack. $18 hits.
Let's see. Yes, an 18 does hit.
With all. Homage. I'm sorry. I had applied my centipede oil and I completely forgot to my blade.
What does that do?
Poison.
Should have done that on the first time, and I just keep forgetting I have its own thing. So yeah, it just needs to make a decent.
Oh, and it fails.
1d6 poison.
Get some. Look at the squad being tactical.
Tactics.
And that is Yuko's turn.
hey, sorry guys, I gotta bounce. I popped major white aggro.
All
That's
good,
hateful.
brother.
Hopefully I
Well,
can roll better for you.
Take it easy, Levi.
yeah, later, man.
Hey, Levi.
Good luck, folks.
Yes, sir.
Is that all Yuko's stuff?
Yes, yeah, Yuko's done.
Copy that. Toby, back to you.
Survive.
Just gonna kind of look at this little creature and just laugh a little bit at it, and then look at Maxie and give Maxie a little boost, and then tell Maxie to go ahead and swing.
Tis a hit.
That fucking crit looked like it was coming. That would have been awesome.
Right?
Good damage. +2 to that, right? Because of the boost.
Yes.
So 11. Or 12, actually, because of the Inspire Courage.
Copy that. Copy
One.
dot. So boost was 1 action, and maxi attacking is 1. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll just go ahead and have Maxi swing again.
That is a miss.
That's a miss. That's it.
Copy that. It is back on the Barros. So let's see. Where is the escape? Okay. So is going to attempt to escape. I think that escapes. So it is ungrabbed.
Poopy.
It is going to then it's actually going to then spend its next 2 actions getting another mud bath. It needs to re-up. Alright, sick. So it is now encased in mud.
Dog's gonna use a reaction.
Sounds good.
Since he did the manipulate, he's actually gonna try and do he's gonna try and trip him again.
Can you trip?
Or he'll do a strike. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I didn't know if you could do that.
Snagging. Well, he can do snagging strike, which is a strike basically. Make a strike while keeping one hand free if the strike hits the target and it's a single action.
But that's not a reaction though, right?
No, it's just a strike. Make a melee strike.
Attack of opportunity is just an add melee strike.
Okay, whatever works. He didn't add the +1 to his Kofest, but this has, it's supposed to be a +9.
Okay.
Not a +8. So.
That is a miss.
Where's his Inspired Courage? Did he not add this shit?
It has it on his character, so I don't know.
But it's not showing up in his attack roll. I think it's because he's not my actual character. So that would have been an 18, but if it's a miss, it's a miss.
It is a miss. I don't know.
Wouldn't he still be flat-footed since he is flanked?
It's still a miss.
Oh.
I mean,
I thought we were hitting on 18s. I'm sorry. My
yeah,
bad.
you were hitting on 18s.
When
You hit on an 18. He has a 20 AC. So.
Oh shit. Okay. Nice.
So yeah, when he was tripped and he had an 18 AC, you were hitting on 18s. But it is Dukonga.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move forward. What is the button again? Control?
Yes.
Move here, and then I'm gonna 2-action heal Toby.
Copy that.
Cast that. And it should be 2d8. I'm sorry. Let me. Or 2d. 2d. No, it's 1d10 actually. I'm sorry. 1d10 plus 8, correct?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So it'd be
12.
12.
Wait for the 2 action?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-action is just because it makes it arranged.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so used to the higher level.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
thinking
me
the same
too,
thing. I
me
was like,
too.
oh yeah, we're only level 2.
It kind of hurt my soul.
Hey, help me out.
As long as it helped, man. And then that's it.
Copy that.
Movement,
Ninja.
action.
I'm going to attempt. Actually, this might work. It's not going to be an attempt. I'm changing my statement. I would like to cast Bless.
Oh, thank God, I don't have to do that.
I hit the button. Show up, Bless. There you go.
I hit the button. So it is centering on Yuko because you're on Yuko, and look, you could do it yourself. So I'll delete mine.
Sorry.
Oops.
I don't know if I did
Actually,
it
do it
right.
again. Do it again.
Centered on Yuko.
Perfect.
Nice.
Hell yeah. So you got one more action.
And we will use that to pop around Yuko's head and attempt to hit it with my short bow.
Yes.
But that's not going to do it.
Didn't
so
work. It's an awkward angle.
It is. Hanging on. I still got to figure out all these mechanics, but we'll get there.
Oh,
That's
I like
right.
that Maggie has found a mount in the new game.
Damn.
So it's back to dog, and do not forget that if you attack, you have the fortune.
I have the fortune. Dope. So I'm gonna keep it the way he likes it. He likes the snagging strike. Right?
Correct.
Or no, he's gonna trip him. I'm sorry. He's gonna do the trip. That's what it is.
Okay.
So with the Kofesh, since the Inspire Courage isn't showing up, I'm just gonna put that on there. Stuff. And you said that was with Fortune. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so just roll another one.
Yeah. +2
June.
stuff. Add.
Basically, we're seeing if we can get a crit instead of a hit. So
Correct.
it is just a hit.
So did the trip. Jammed him down. Let's get the hit. So there's the first one. And then second attack, he's gonna. I think he's just gonna go full tilt. I'm gonna keep it simple on him with the Kofesh. I wish that this stuff would stay added on him. Hot damn.
Tis a hit.
Tis a hit, sir. Get the damage.
Also, roll that
minus-
second d20 for the fortune on that strike.
Okay,
See if we get the crit.
correct. My goodness. Stiff. I rolled the same.
Same goddamn thing.
I'm sorry. So one of the D8, one of the precision D8 doesn't count. So -5 from that
Copy
from
that.
that second hit.
Copy.
And then third hit. I'm gonna add fortune this time. I see the fucking button now.
There you go.
I'm learning too.
Click that fortune.
I figured it out. Let's see if you can get a third hit. Fudge.
Only
Who
see one
cares?
roll though.
Yeah, it only rolled once.
Roll
I
again.
hit the thing, a jigger.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe it either. Just straight hateful.
Oof. Close,
Oh,
but
well.
no cigar.
Two
It was all around.
solid hits, man.
That's right. You go. It's back on you. Don't forget your fortunes.
Of course. So Yuko's going to once again dust her weapon in powder. You see little sparks of electricity.
So
Forming
actually,
on
sorry to interrupt you, D. For when the mechanic on the roll does fortune, will it show what the other roll was?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It'll show it in the
Just
drop-down.
because it's always going to choose the higher one, so if it wouldn't show the crit fail.
Correct.
But if you crit
it'll-
fail on either roll, you get that penalty. It doesn't have
Right.
to be like Snake Eyes, basically.
Okay.
Just want to clear that up.
Gotcha. She's going to strike. Coming out of Kiru.
Spicy.
Strike.
So let's see. Aha, this is how I see it. So you rolled a 7 and a 16. So the 25 is a hit.
Nice. damage first.
And actually, it is. Oh, you do have the bless on there. Perfect. Spicy, spicy.
And your damage. Oh, sorry, that was. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to roll damage. Crash damage.
Oh no.
Someone don't like us.
And that's. Oh, and then she will tap her Oni mask to raise Kogo Sixu.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm just checking something, seeing if it worked. Damn it. It's still not showing the Inspire. I'm trying to get the Inspire Courage to actually show. But
Yeah. Sick. Says you go. So back to Toby.
I'm
I wonder if I have to do it.
let Maxie to take a step back, and then I'm going to cast
Fixed it.
Hydraulic Push.
Trying to push him. Ooh,
I'm pushing him. I'm gonna use a hero point.
hero point it. That is a hit.
Yeah.
So on a success, it's 3d6 and it knocked back 5 feet.
Got my bubble.
So you push him away, and you use an action to get Maxie out of the way. So that is Toby's turn. So the Baroth does not like being pushed away. It does not like being tripped. It doesn't like any of this. So it is going to use its Rolling Thunder. And as it's getting up, it is going to stride twice. And Minji isn't actually there. Watch out, Minji. Watch out, Yuko. So, Baroth strides through Toby and Yuko and Minji. So if you three could please roll reflex saves.
Can it do that if it was tripped?
Yes.
Okay.
Funny that.
And fury, more destructive than 100 cannons.
That's a lot better.
As
A
much
lot better.
That is a
Jesus.
lot better. So, let's see. Toby and Minji take the full 15, and Yuko takes, I believe, just half. Yeah. Because it wasn't a crit save, but it was a success. So yeah, it plows through you guys, turns around and looks at you and huffs. And then Dakonga, tis back on you.
2 action heal on Minji.
Copy that. So a
Thank
1d10 plus 8,
1d10 plus 8.
or
So that's-
a 15
that's
to
pretty good.
Minji.
Perfect.
Fix all that damage you just took, just take it all back.
I love it.
Love it.
And then last thing I'm gonna do is command the skeletal guard. I just want to see how far this is. Yeah, skeletal guard is gonna stay there, but command the skeletal guard to take 2 shots
Copy that.
at a distance. That's a miss
That is a miss.
and a crit miss. All right.
That is another miss. So yeah, you heal up Minji. Guy takes 2 shots. Minji, it is back on you.
Right. Well, we're gonna keep the bless up.
All right.
So, is that just 1 action or 2?
That is 1 action, and I think you should be able to control it, but it gets 1 square larger.
I don't know how to make it bigger.
Right click it. Right click the image, the token sigil or whatever, and then it should pop up the numbers.
I can't see the.
Haha.
Gotta be in measurement controls.
Yeah, you got it. There.
Thank you.
You got it.
Bigger. More
Bigger.
So yeah, so that takes one action to maintain and increase its size.
Okay. We're gonna attempt to shoot again.
That's it.
Sweet. No!
Got him.
From atop the Emoto mount.
Yes. And then we'll redo that just because why not?
You never know.
I'm not gonna do it. That's
That
fine.
does miss.
Hey, cool.
So we are back to the top with Dog.
You said the brown is how many feet up?
10.
10 feet. And then what's the athletics check for that?
It's a mystery.
Also,
Can I do a?
You can attempt an athletics to attempt to do that, though. Yes.
Okay. Assurance athletics to do that, which is I
Minji
think-
wanted what now? Sorry, Mo.
my my inspired courage didn't show up on my damage. Would that be 4 instead of 3?
Yes.
That's another thing they need to patch with the inspired.
Yeah.
They need to put
Slackers.
that in there too.
I need all the damages I can get.
That's right.
Shit, doesn't is bless just for attack?
I think
Plus
it
one to
does
attack.
something else.
I believe saving throws as well.
Okay, cool.
That sounds right. You said you wanted to assurance athletics.
Yeah, like could dog assurance athletics, which I think is an 18 for him.
So you can. So if you do that, he fails though. So
Ah,
it's pretty tough.
pretty tough.
And no, bless is just a bonus to attack roll.
Mm.
Plus-
Mama.
Hmm.
I
So-
say just, it's actually super helpful.
Yeah. So Dog attempts to scale the wall, slides back down a bit. It's a fairly vertical wall.
Copy that. What is his movement speed? 25 feet. I guess he'll try and get over here just to make sure, like, I don't know, it stays in one fucking spot again. He's gonna trip again.
Copy that.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Roll one more time.
Did it roll?
It did now. And that is a hit.
Nice. Why the hell did it do 3d8?
That is a good question.
Hold on. Fucking up now.
Fucking up, AA Ron.
My bad. First, like shit wasn't added. Now shit's added.
It's like extra added.
Do you want me to re-roll the damage?
Hell yeah.
2d8 plus 5 plus 1d8 since he's hunted.
Right.
Alright, there you go. That's better.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Plus 1 for the inspired courage damage. I guess. Oh no, it's
It's already
in
on
there.
there.
Hell yeah! So it works with some shit, but not
Sometimes.
With
Yeah.
all. God damn.
Goddamn.
Sick. You go.
Ooh. See here.
Did not mean to click that.
So you got to do a. Yeah, because she's gonna recharge her spell strikes, and she will. Kaganoi, so she said, "Hold on, Nason, one more time. Disappear into the shadow realm. Pop out. This side. That refreshes her spell strike.
Sick.
Spell strike. Should be.
You can't spell strike with the jump.
You cannot.
No, it's just a normal strike with the jump.
Just do a normal. Okay, but I could spell strike after doing that.
Correct.
It would just be
Because you use the conflict spell to recharge and all that stuff.
Right. I'm tracking, but but there would be a map for the.
Yeah, so I guess it just depends on if you want to skip the strike to not have the map on the spell strike.
Yeah.
I mean, could you do that? Because the strike is part of the actual.
I mean, I'll allow it. If you want to do it and not strike as part of that, then yeah, you can attempt your spell strike.
Yeah, I'll skip the strike from Kagenoi and then just do a spell strike. Shibiki. Attack roll.
Oh,
There you go.
pow!
Victory.
Dog roll an attack,
Perhaps
please.
the turning point.
Dog's coming with some hits. Let's see here.
Crits.
Coming for death. There we go.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Minus one of those d8s, so the precision, so -3.
Hell yeah. So
That's still good damage.
And then the two from the acid splash.
where'd it go? There it is. So what does it
Is
look
still
like?
poisoned? Yeah, it was.
Oh boy.
Oh, baby.
Oh buddy. Get it.
D, what does it look
What's that?
like?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you say that.
What does it look like?
Yeah, so Minji and Yuko pop out of the shadows. Yuko's got the acid spilling out of her blade. She slams it in between the plated parts of its body, and as she's doing that, Dog comes in with that nasty jab into its neck, and they just bring it down as the acid just eats through the rest of its body and brings it to the ground.
Hell yeah. Love it when a plan comes together, you know?
What? I better that damn Drake.
Much more successful. We're getting better at this, guys.
That was kind of tight. Like the Konga goes over to Toby and looks at his wounds and stuff.
Yeah, Yuko's just got a foot planted on the barrel and is just screaming at the heavens, very excited.
I'm hanging on while she's screaming.
Yeah. She's screaming.
Oh, yeah!
Hell yeah.
Yuko's here, bitches!
Hello, bitches!
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Very sick nasty. So with that, the Baroth is slain. And yeah, you guys probably start looking over your wounds. Get that all handled out. Carve out the Baroth soul shard.
Couple other pieces
That's right.
for the chitterlings.
The chitlins.
Yeah, and then the Kongo, he goes up to his ancestral guard and he's like, "Thank you again. Go in peace, brother." And then it just fades back into the earth.
Yeah, so you say your words to it, it gives you a little salute, and then it crumbles back into the ground.
Yuko will also honor his ancestors, with that clap and bow thing.
Mm-hmm.
She'll do that.
Oh, the oos!
No. Just a very silent, putting her hands together in prayer and bowing
I got you.
to his ancestor spirits.
This is a mighty ha, friends.
We did good.
Oh, Yuko, these are for you. I found these. Hands you the mushrooms.
Yeah, she takes a sniff at those. Ooh.
I also think the mud from the Baroth would actually be good for soil for our herb garden. And actually, the Konga will take some of that and put it in a little sack. Fertile mud is very good.
Hell yeah. Sick. So yes, as the team begins heading back, I'm going to state for a bio break, as Toby needs 2 minutes. I need 2 minutes, and then we'll pick up after that.
Solid.
Sure, I shall be right back.
Man, that fucking +1 striking is the boss. Son no shoot.
And mic check your 1 2.
Okay.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
How fucking cool is that, huh?
That was awesome.
That's pretty sick, nasty.
Bruh.
It went a lot better than our first hunt.
It's true. Fucking true. Yeah. So, you guys gather your shit. You patch up your wounds. Just gonna go ahead and say you take 10 to heal. Not because you're gonna need your health, just throwing it out there.
That didn't sound ominous or anything.
No. Here's the thing. I just want to see full ass green bars on my screen. You know what I'm saying?
Everything is super okay.
That's right.
Stress.
Everything's completely fine. Nothing to see here. How are
Such
you?
a nice-
You know?
You're such a nice guy.
Yeah. So anyway, you take
I
your
don't
trek.
feel safe.
I need an adult.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I'm in danger.
Yeah, you head back. You're going the same way you came, and that leads you to an all too familiar boulder. And upon that
Fuck
boulder
yes.
is an all too familiar face.
Post a picture again so we can
Where
remember.
is this person? Oh yeah, this is happening. How does this work? Here we go.
Man,
and-
she got thighs.
We did this. We did
They
this.
took their time on this one.
We did this. And oops, wrong guy. This and this. And then I go boom, 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 boom. Right? Sure. Everyone's there. We're all happy. Things are great. So yeah, you approach the boulder and you see Fayrel sitting there waiting for you guys.
The boulder. All right.
So how would you like to approach? Who wants to talk? Who wants to say their things? Do you say anything?
Toby's tired.
Doesn't make
We
us
just walk
space.
past her.
I would.
Yeah, I forgot about her.
Minji would definitely just try and play it cool. Like,
Is Minji
Me?
still on Yuko's back?
no, at this point, she's probably just like fluttering herself.
Okay.
Lady Pharaoh.
It's good to see you guys return.
It's good to see you again as well.
I take it, as you have left the Opal here, that you're interested in my business proposal.
We definitely are open to hearing what you have to say.
And I also assume that as you left this here, you understand that once I tell you this business proposal, if you were to then decline this job, I would have to kill you.
I would like a little clarification on that, simply because I do value my life. Say we hear your business proposal. How long do we have to complete it?
Well, that will depend on each job. And with each job, I will tell you, I'll let you know right now that they will be quite reasonable. So do not believe that you'll take this job and I will hold you to something that you cannot actually do.
That is my concern, ma'am. You are quite astute, unsurprisingly.
And quite powerful. Why would you need our assistance?
Well, I guess I will just assume that you will be taking this job and I can get into my explanation as to what this is, and you will probably figure out why I will need you to do this.
And this is for one job?
No. This is for a line of jobs. So, consider yourself blessed, as there'll be many payments in the future. So,
And how long will we be in your employment?
well, till all the jobs are done.
Do you know how many jobs you have? Or is this still something we're working out the details on?
Well, as you can see by the state of the world, there are many mysteries. We have ideas as to how many different jobs this could be, but no, we do not have an exact number.
Can you give us a starting point to understand? I hope you realize I'm not being pushy, but this is a large task that you are potentially entrusting us with.
Let me just say it this way. If you were able to get through these jobs, it'd be a nice lump sum into starting your own little empire. Which I believe is something that you would like to do.
Sorry, y'all. Minji is in. Hook, line, sinker. She wants it. She's as bad as Kirito in the other game. So. Back in character. I believe we all have our own goals that could be furthered by this arrangement. Please, unless anybody else has any final things they'd like to say.
I have one thing. I do have a family, and if things would go awry, in most cases, those who you work for will help settle any debts for the family to make sure that they are fine. If I do die, is there a possibility that you could send the funds that I at least attempted to my family, and also send my body back if possible?
That can be arranged.
Then I am in.
She nods.
I got something to say.
Say
I
it.
don't trust you, lady. I don't like you, and you freak me the hell out. Mason and Gigi seem to think you're some big badass. I don't know. Something about you freaks me out. We do your job, and you screw us over, I'm gonna hunt you till I carve out your neck. You understand me?
You should be afraid of me.
Well, I'll wait for you to prove it. She steps back.
So, so when you say, I'll wait for you to prove
don't cut his
it.
head off again.
No. We're not cutting any heads off. At one moment, she was on the boulder. The next moment, she's behind you. You don't feel wind, you feel nothing. She's there, and then she's there. And then she's just like, point proven.
You just shadow stepped you.
She walks
my mom
out.
could do that shit.
Right.
This one's better.
So she probably walks out like 5 or 10 feet to get a little bit of distance on you guys, and then turns around and she says, if you guys would like to hear the proposal now.
Of course.
I'm gonna kind of pat Yuko's shoulder and then say, please.
So like I said, she walked out about 10 feet away from you guys, and she like motions like this is her court or something. Like, please sit. And she just sits amongst the grass.
Oh my
you
god.
guys want to sit with her or no?
Thing. I was literally about to like walk near and then like Indian style cross leg and then drop to the ground. I was just about to say that.
What were you saying, Travis?
Oh, I'm just gonna wait to see if you guys sit with her or not.
Oh, Yugo's going to be continue to be a petulant child and stand.
Sure.
Minji is going to land, but she's going to stay standing, so she's obviously still not going to be eye level. She's too short, but she doesn't want to be that far down. The grass might be above her head. So she's going to try to emulate Pharaoh's grace and alight on the ground gently and remain standing.
Sure. Toby, do you wanna sit? Do you wanna stand? How does Toby react to this?
So Maxie's gonna stand while Toby's like sitting, leaning against him, plucking a leaf off the tree, wrapping it up and lighting it with a little match, and just gonna sit there and listen.
Cool. Yeah, so she waits a moment for you guys to get settled, and then she's like, so, as it seems, what was most confusing was to why I would need you guys. Well, my goal, and who I represent's goal, is to... Do you understand the towers that are outside the city? Do you know what those are?
It's the towers from Wizards, long past.
Does anyone really know what they are?
Some bullshit we don't need to deal with. That's what I know.
Well, now you do. What we intend to do are to go to these towers, explore them, and, well, as you know, it is illegal to leave the city unless you're monster hunting. So what we would do is use a monster hunt as a ruse to leave the city. However, we would then still need to do the monster hunt so that we can return to the city not empty-handed. So essentially, it's just a cover for what we really intend to do. What we really intend to do is to go to these towers and essentially clean them of their filth. I don't know if you are aware, but these towers, they have curse around them. That curse is tied to something in that tower. But in theory, once that is removed, it'll be cleansed. And so that is why I'm hiring you to be our cover and to cleanse these towers. And as you know, it's highly illegal to do both of these things. So, hence why it's you guys.
So we're your fall guys.
It depends. If you get caught, yes. So just don't get caught.
I don't I just don't get it. And you're like her display earlier definitely rattled Yuko, so she's just putting on even more bravado.
Sure, yeah.
And so she's like, "You're apparently this big giant badass. Why don't you just go to these towers and do it?"
Yes, that's one option. To be frank, I'm not sure I could do it alone. And who I represent, specifically, they don't want me to. I'm too valuable to them. Now, they'll allow me to go with you.
Who do you represent?
Well, you don't need to know that.
Does she have any sigils on her, or any like crests, or
No,
anything
I mean,
can glean?
not like, yeah, no. She's got, essentially from that picture, she's got that black armor with like gold trimmings, like that maroonish sort of split cloak, but there's no sigils, nothing that would tie her to like any sort of faction.
And we can we glean that she's human, elf?
Not really humanoid. Like, she has that helmet on, so you can't like see elf ears. You could probably assume something like human / elf / whatever other ancestries that would fall in alignment with that.
This
It's
is-
very hard to trust someone who does not give us all information. But the help would be most wanted and welcome.
I would
can
ask you
gain-
this, Tukonga. You may not trust me, but have I proven to be flaky?
No, it is not that I don't trust you.
Our money is good.
It is that I want to gain more.
If
I
you
want
were-
to understand.
Sorry.
And that's why I asked that you stay with us. If you say that your master or your leader does not want you to go alone, then you have us. I will heal you as best as possible. Dog will be your sword, Yuko will be your shield, and the rest of us will definitely support in many ways.
like hell, I'll be this lady's shield. Look, Barrel, you gave us your proposal, right? So we're already locked in. Too late to back out now. Yeah.
You can. There's always a choice.
One we would take.
I mean, I guess dying is a choice, sure, in this instance. So if we want to keep breathing, we're locked in. Yeah.
Yes.
What would be the best way to purify these towers?
You leave that to me.
Then I will be your shield as best as possible.
And I understand where you're coming from, Yuko, but this plan of ours, we can't let it get out. So I would hope that you understand that just from our perspective, it's nothing personal.
Just kind of shrugs. Well, I won't take it personally when I get the money for it.
As you will.
If at all possible, I want the same thing for the rest of my friends and family here. If they go down, the money goes to their closest relatives. And of course, we take their body back home.
It's understandable.
Yuko, I know you do not trust her. Trust me. I will keep you as safe as possible. And I know you will do the same for me.
She, kind of lets out just a big old breath, Says, yeah, of course, Gigi.
And I put
We'll
my
take
hand
care
on your shoulder. And I say, we will protect each other. Through thick and thin, like always.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll make this happen. I'm done. I won't say anything else. She just kind of like turns her back on it and just kind of stares at the wilderness.
Sure. So Pharaoh says, I'll tell you this. I mean you all no harm. You were chosen because you fit a list of prerequisites that we needed for a monster hunting company. There's no malice to be here. If you fail, we won't come hunt your families. It'll be she kind of sidetracks. She's just like, we won't fail. I'll be with you. And she stands up. She takes a bag from her side, throws it to like the middle of you guys basically, and she's like, a signing bonus. When we are preparing to do the first job, I will leave a message for you at your hideout, so you know. And I'll leave you instructions with that message as to how to get a hold of me so that we can initiate that mission. Is there anything else that I can answer for you?
Hugo is good.
Toby is good.
No, Dikonga like steps up and puts his hand out.
I was gonna say, yeah, Minji kind of flies up, and she's not gonna put her hand out, but will flutter so she's more on Pharaoh's eye level and to say, you have been most gracious in answering all of our questions and in explaining what your intentions are.
Sure.
Here's to an illustrious partnership.
So actually, everybody roll me a society check real quick.
The shit that I'm not good at, but let's go.
Typical roll for the night.
Yeah, this is really not bad, Dikonga. So yeah, basically everyone but Toby. You guys have obviously been eyeing her, paying the utmost attention to her. She has a bit of an accent, but you cannot place it. Like, it's an accent that you've really never heard. Yeah. And then, so you go up to shake her hand, Dikonga. Is it like a hand grasp? Is it a forearm grasp? What are you going for here?
Oh, by his people, it's a forearm grasp, and she's a warrior, so I'm assuming she knows the etiquette as well.
Yeah, so she'll come in and she'll firmly grasp your hand for sure.
And then, and kind of like look at her in her eyes.
Well,
even
can't see her eyes. You attempt to where her eyes might be.
Right, it's one of those things where he looks and he says, and he's just like, remember, these are my family. This is my people. Protect us as best as we can, as best as you can, and we will do the same.
She just
And then
nods.
he like, let's go, and then walks off.
Sure. So, she'll stay here and let you guys wander back to the city first. But yeah, with that, we will.
Minji's definitely gonna be the last one to leave. She thinks this lady is so cool.
Everyone's like 50 feet. And Minji's just like staring at her like, ah.
I don't know. With that society check, I think Toby might be the last one to leave. He's falling asleep out here. This chick is boring him.
Somebody's gonna have to pick up Toby on the way out.
Don't worry, Maxie will make sure I stay. Maxie will get me there.
Hell yeah.
And actually, on the walk, like,
And who
While
picked
we-
up the
while
money?
we-
'Cause I'm too little.
Somebody
obviously,
picked it up.
Yeah, somebody picked up our money, right?
Yeah. Like he walks next to Yuko and he's like, "Do not worry, we will find ways to make sure that we are safe." She
Hope so.
may seem trustworthy right now, but I do not like the fact that we were not given information on her employer. So, be prepared.
We'll do our own investigations into this, GG. Like I said, I don't trust her, but we got the job. We'll see it through.
Very good.
Oh yeah. And with that, we'll end the session. Woo!
Pew, 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 pew.